This is Unpaid Critics Review of Shaper.
That's so Southpaw. Sorry, lefty Southpaw. So this is left hand. So this is what the movie's about, just so you know. Okay, so I'm reading this off of Rotten Tomatoes, by the way, which I used to love as a place to look.
You don't like it anymore?
No, I'm disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, because I'm sick and tired of them. It's not them, Rotten Tomatoes. They're just reporting the critics, but the critics on there, they're ridiculous. So, and this is one of the movies that I
don't
believe.
sue us, Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay,
We're fired.
Anyways, yeah, it's
Don't
our
sue us.
opinion.
What you say?
So this is
A little too far, cross the line.
has it all with an impressive career and a beautiful and loving wife, Rachel McAdams, an adorable daughter, Una Lawrence, and a lavish lifestyle when tragedy strikes his lifelong manager and friend Curtis 50 Cent Jackson leaves him behind. Hope hits rock bottom and turns an unlikely savior, which is at a rundown local gym. That's ridiculous. Tick Williams, Forrest Whitaker, he's his manager, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this is about him coming back from that. We're not going to tell you what the tragedy is, because I don't think they have it in the... Do they have it in the trailers? I don't know.
I don't know, but
We'll
we can
check.
just put a spoiler alert.
Anyways, I don't want to do... I hate doing spoiler alerts, because...
Too late!
Okay, look. So this is us talking about Southpaw.
Yes.
You can go first. We like
Okay, well, I thought I liked it. I liked it a lot because it gave me this feeling that I get when I watch good movies, just kind of like, what is going to happen? Honestly, it was very good in my opinion, but
What'd you like best about it?
I liked best about it kind of how he struggled after his tragic accident.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing this.
Okay.
It's actually very tragic. So then he kind of goes through a bad stage, a rough patch.
Rough batch. Rough batch.
A very rough patch. For about like
Wait till you
6...
see the movie. It was pretty rough.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And
okay. So you liked how he transitioned and stuff?
How he
like that?
transitioned, and then he becomes, instead of letting his face become messed up and letting it, he always let his face take the block.
Yeah, that was. You know what? You know what? Why don't we start? Why don't we start with this? Wait, why don't we start with this?
8.
You give it an 8 out of 10.
You don't.
Okay, let me tell you what. I give this movie 1 out of 10, and that's only because of the act. Seriously, look. When we were watching this movie, I watched the first 20 minutes. I had to turn around and pretend I was asleep because it was so bad. This movie is brutal. It's a bad movie, full of cliches. It's ridiculous.
Like what?
He barely changes through the movie. He's so not interesting as a character. He's got some funny quirks, but I mean, other than that, it was ridiculous.
Jake Gyllenhaal is really good.
Badly written, badly directed.
Acting.
Total waste of time. I mean, it's not even. It's not even the boxing part of it. It's not entertaining, which sucks because when you're watching a boxing story, you definitely want to see some well put together boxing scenes. I thought it was terrible. The character was ridiculous. The whole thing was just a bad movie. It was painful to listen to. I couldn't even watch it. And I think that what's disappointing about this is other critics were giving it high praise, and I just don't know how they do that. It bugs me to no end that a good critic, so-called good critic, paid critic as we like to say, says the movie's good. I don't know. These are people that watch movies for a living, and I'm telling you, this movie is brutal. So
For you.
Don't go see it. I'm telling you now. Wait, I wouldn't even watch this on TV. It's that bad, or Netflix.
You didn't let me finish.
Yeah, I mean, you can say what you want. I give this movie. You know what? I'm giving this movie. Sorry about that. I give this movie a -1. Okay, negative.
Oh my God,
you're
so ridiculous.
Seriously, it was a waste of time. And
so there was no movie worse than this movie.
Oh, there's lots of movies worse than this movie.
Do you give the rest of your movies -2?
No. Well, we'll see. If they're that bad, I will. Yeah, I'll give them. This movie was just. It was terrible. It was a waste of talent. The talent they had in this movie was just. You know what they do? They do that with movies. They give you what?
The acting was good. You have to admit that. The acting was good.
I'm sick and tired of movies using the talent, like great talent. It's a bad movie, and they're thinking that the talent can lift the script up. And I'm telling you, no matter what, this script was so bad. It was just a terrible movie. It doesn't matter who was playing it. If it was Humphrey Bogart or
Who was that?
Just somebody. You know what? It sucked. So
For you.
it was a bad movie. You can watch it. You know what? I think. Then I'll be honest with you. I think part of it is I've seen quite a bit of fight movies, and the title was ridiculous. Had nothing to do with.
He looked it up, and it said left-handed.
Nothing sensible about the movie had anything to do with Southpaw. They just liked the name.
No, it did, because in the part of the movie it says go Southpaw, so you punch left.
Go Southpaw.
Because you punch left.
At the very end, ridiculous. Southpaw, by the way, means left-handed boxers. When you use it in a boxing reference, you can look it up. It's a stupid movie. So I mean. And I think Rotten Tomatoes gave this a 6
Yeah,
out of 10.
I gave it a 6 out of 10.
Ridiculous. I don't even know what the other guys gave it. It was
You're
stupid.
crazy.
It was
sometimes.
a dumb.
I'm just saying you're crazy.
It was a dumb movie. Anyways, see you next week. Enjoy the movies, just not this one. Later.
Wrong way. It's still going.